Sonny, Joey, 500. Got some goats in the building. Get ready for a shakedown.
Prepare for a shakedown. We from Philly where they clap like huddles when they break down. Get ready for a shakedown. We underdogs, my guy. Kinda used to all the hate now. Prepare for it, man. Y'all get it. My QB got swag. My wideout is award winning. His fly was fly. Joey and 500. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Here's a quote you can sing back. Shake squad up and don't be a dingbat. It's a shakedown.
Don't you frown. Here comes the shakedown.
Let's go.
Yo, everybody, no way. King Dingbat here, and welcome to a Philly Shakedown post-game podcast. We've been waiting for this one for a long time. Joey Shakes, what is happening, my man? How are you?
I'm ready. I'm good, man. I'm ready to get into this game. We proved the point. It was a statement game today, and definitely a lot to talk about.
Yeah, Eagles win 26-17, right? That was the score. Should have been 27-17, but we'll talk about that too, because I have a lot to say about that. But yeah, it was a crazy game. I'm obviously losing my voice from this game. It was like, in some ways, it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought the Eagles were going to come out and hit Dallas like a buzzsaw, and they did. And Dallas was really on the ropes for most of the first half, that is, you know?
Yeah. I think we got the matchups we wanted offensively with Diggs on A.J. Brown. You had a lot of, you have Anthony Brown on Devontae Smith. And I thought offensively, obviously we're talking about the first half right now. And they were scoring points. They had a couple picks, which was great. Bradbury had a fantastic game. I loved how they used the running backs today a lot. I loved how they were kind of just switching guys, keeping Dallas on their heels, switching the Boston Scott, the Kenneth Gainwell, to Miles Sanders. And I thought the passes were pretty good. I thought they did a really good job on against that Dallas defense.
Let me say hi to everybody. Battle mode. Joe, Jadis Young, Ronnie, Trey is here, Cole, Sandeep, Twiz, Pick Six, Nick, Flybird, Steven. A lot of guys in here. Giovanni's here. 59ers football. I don't see many Cowboy fans in here. I tell you that. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at?
I don't see him.
TL, Hopkins, thank you for super chat. He goes 3 picks. It was a photo shoot. 6-0. 6-0. I'm sorry. Yes. And then my man Lions, Dan, aka Trey. What's going on with you, buddy? 6-0. Fly Eagles fly. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I thought they came out and I thought they were moving the ball really, really good. You know, I liked a lot of the plays. They were running some slants. I thought really helped. And they took it to Dallas for I would say 27 minutes of the first half. It was domination, dude. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the protection was pretty good. I mean, the running backs were used right. I mean, I thought they were very balanced. Like, I didn't think they, barely any screen passes. They didn't go screen game. They ran down Dallas's throats. I mean, they did a really good job. But they did a really good job.
Right. Yeah. Richard Kane, man, thank you for super chat. Goes 2 weeks of ugly wins. Thank God it's the bye. Yeah, well, I mean, for most of that first half, I thought it was great. I thought they were kicking their ass. It was great. George, thank you for super chat. He goes, did we beat a good team yet? Laughing my ass off. Yeah, right? Can they say we didn't beat a good team? That's a great question, But, the Cowboys can ask a lot of questions sitting there in third place right now because that's where they're at. They're in third place. I can't help but go to how the Eagles were up 20-0, and then just everything changed. The entire momentum just changed. And it's like, it's not because Dallas did something. It's what the Eagles did. The Eagles have done this almost every game.
Yeah.
Almost every game. Detroit game, Washington game, Minnesota game, Arizona. Weren't they up 14-0 against Arizona last week too?
Yeah.
It's every week. and I believe I figured out when it happened tonight, right? Let me answer these super chats and catch up, and I'll say it. Sal's out there for super chat. He goes, amazing day, guys. It's going to be an amazing week. Absolutely. I totally agree, man. Thank you for super chat. 03 says, first half was good, but defense needs a blitz. Wake up. Yeah, agreed. John Dunham, thank you for super chat. He says, Cowgirl fans making excuses already, saying y'all beat up backup. They're the biggest hypocrites, sore losers. It's like you were all hyping them up. Well, listen, and we said that's exactly what they were going to say. We knew it. Big T, thank you for super chat. He goes, went from wait till y'all play Dallas to congrats on beating their backup real quick. Let's enjoy this win, fellas. Much love. Agreed. And I want to enjoy this win, but I want to get this one part out because it's bothering me. Okay. Chronic Spin Dash, thank you for super chat. He goes, I'm lit. Go Birds. Very cool. But there was a 4th and inches, and Dallas decides on 4th and inches to go for it in the second quarter. They roll. They don't quarterback sneak it. They roll Cooper Rush out. He doesn't get it. Right. The Eagles are up 20-0. They got the ball at the Dallas 35. The Eagles proceed to start running the ball. And I think at that moment, that was you have the Dallas Cowboys on the ropes. You've got to go for the knockout punch right now. They score a touchdown there. Dallas is done. They're done. And they wind up settling for a field goal. Then they get the interception down there from Slay, and they proceed to kick another field goal. Those 2 field goals, I felt like at that point was the point in which the Eagles went away from their aggressiveness strategy to, hey, we only need to add points here. We're okay. We can manage this lead. That's what I think. And I think it's the biggest mistake. I think Sirianni has a problem knowing when there's blood in the water. Like, I think he needs killer instinct.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't like very aggressive. And you went on 4th down twice, and really, and I love that. I was a little nervous, but they got those 2 4th down conversions. But you're putting points on the board. And look, if they had to settle for field goals, I was totally fine with that. I want to at least put points on the board. But going into that second half was just they strayed away from everything. Basic. I mean, the offense. I mean, once Lane Johnson got hurt, I felt like they already had DeMarcus Lawrence on that side. Micah Parsons was hounding that side as well, and we were getting killed on those dropbacks from Hurts. We were getting killed on it. So I'm trying to figure out now is why are they still trying to get time of possession? Is Shane Steichen still trying to do the same thing, running your basic run plays to put the clock down? I mean, the score wasn't far. I mean, from in that second half, like they were playing it safe. 3 blitzes the whole entire game. I mean, you didn't sack Cooper Rush one time. I thought at the end of the game from Brandon Graham, they had some some good pressures on him, but there's still an issue with why they're taking their foot off the gas and why they're letting these teams come back.
I feel like they don't. I feel like they don't get they don't have a sense of when to go for the kill. They got to have that Kobe Bryant instinct. Like, to me, when you got the ball back on those after that 4th down and Dallas doesn't get it, man, I'm taking a shot at the end zone. Like, I got to take a shot. Like, I got to be aggressive. Then when you kick the field goal, then you get it back with Slay. You got to go for the kill. Instead, they kick 2 field goals, and then they have a horrible special teams return that gives Dallas 3 points. In the NFL, you give teams just a tiny bit of momentum, it can snowball. And I really felt like that's what they do every week because they don't know when to go for the kill. Do you realize we haven't thrown long? We haven't thrown long since the Washington game.
Yeah.
I think the Davante Smith bomb at the end of the second quarter before half. We haven't thrown deep. We didn't try to challenge their corners at anything today.
Yeah.
I felt like they need to do a better job of knowing when to stay aggressive and go for the kill.
Yeah, and this is another game where Quez Watkins has really been disappeared from this offense too. That could be a part of it too. They're not really going to.
Yeah.
That, so.
Yeah, exactly. That's my only complaint with the Eagles at this point right now. You're 6-0. I'm not going to harp on it, but I feel like this is, when it was the first week and the second week, I was like, okay, it's only 2 weeks in, but now this is every week, almost every week.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't played 60 minutes of our football. We could have put 45 points on if we would have just played our game, you know. Kenny, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, we got to solve these periods where we're flat. It's going to cost us. I truly believe the personalities of our offensive and defensive coordinator is just one of conservativeness. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt too. Like I was screaming at the TV when they got that ball back. And, you know, it was, what was it? It was 13, 17, nothing, something like you have to go for the kill right now. Dallas is on their heels. They just went for it, 4th and inches, and didn't get it. You can just deflate this team. And they gave them 2 stops. And it's just like that. Sometimes just that much momentum can change things around, you know?
Yeah.
Eagles gang, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, Howie's probably saying, F it, let's go get Brian Burns. I think they could use another pass rusher, man. But I also think they don't blitz enough. They're not aggressive enough. Like Cooper Rush, you know, I mean, how many times is Dallas going to run the out to the tight end? Like every play is like, dude, don't you make any adjustment? You know, it's frustrating.
They didn't make adjustments at all.
Yeah. Richard Henny, thank you for Super Chat. Goes, I won $200 off Miles Sanders' touchdown. Shout out to you, man. That's awesome.
Definitely.
That's awesome. But, you know, I mean, that's it. That's all I have to complain about. Other than that, we're good, man. We are good. We're 6-0. And I think you know, like when the Eagles were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, you know, all this big thing with the Dallas, how great their defense is. It was like, we're destroying these guys. We're destroying them, you know?
Yeah,
it wasn't a good matchup for them.
Yeah, even when there was times, even when I think it was the first pick when there was no pressure on Cooper Rush at all, but just threw a really bad pass on the Bradbury had a crazy game. He had a 4th down deflection. He had that deflection that meant to the Chauncey Gardner pick. And Bradbury played a lot of guys. Kaiser played well. Edwards played well. You know, I thought second half, like not only that, but the tackling was really bad. Like, you know, we couldn't tackle Zeke. I mean, Tony Pollard. I mean, it was just what they started doing was the Dallas offensive line started doing the doubles. They started doubling on Cox. They started doubling on Hargrave, and they left those running backs one-on-one with the linebackers because they liked the matchup, and it worked.
Right.
And they try to keep us from rotating our guys on the field too. So that was another thing that they tried to do.
Yeah. So. PJ, thank you for Super Chat. Goes D-Law talking all that crap, and then went to be hugging Hurt, smiling in his face after the game. Pound frauds, pound 6-0, pound we them men. Yes, we them men is right. Thank you, buddy, for Super Chat. Ishmael, thank you for Super Chat. He didn't say anything, but, man, thank you. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, it's, you know, there's things. That's what's scary, and not in a bad way, in a good way. That's what's scary about this team is they are yet to play 60 minutes of football. They're yet to play it, and they're beating the crap out of these teams, Joey. They're beating the crap out of them.
Yeah,
Sean stepped.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
No, I'm just.
Sean stepped.
Go ahead. I'm back. I'm turning the mic.
Sean stepped. Thank you for Super Chat. Best second quarter team in NFL history, but worst third quarter team. Period. Yes. Thank you for Super Chat. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm good. All right. So, no, I loved how they used those RPOs. They were kind of testing Micah Parsons out earlier in the game, too, with those catches to A.J. Brown. I loved how they were kind of testing him a little bit, and Micah Parsons just didn't know what to do because I thought they kind of tuned him out of the game a little bit. A.J. Brown was just – we said he was going to have his game, and I thought he was really cooking a little bit. I liked it.
Yeah, I thought so, too. I thought they should have gone to him more, to be honest with you. Modern Day Jay, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, do you think this team is better than 2017? Well, 2017, they won it, right? So we got to give them the credit there. But I think from a talent standpoint, I think they are. They just got to put it together.
That's it. I agree.
You know? Yeah, you know, Parsons, you know, for losing, listen, I know that Lane was a big loss and Driscoll was back there and they're putting Parsons over. I understand it. But at the end of the day, Parsons, I think, had one tackle the whole game. He didn't get a sack.
I think he had.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
I think he got shut out in the first half from anything, even going on a stat book. Richard, thank you for Super Chat, man. He goes, I feel like we only use the outside receivers, not really the other receivers. Yeah, I think it seems like to me sometimes we get in these moments where it's like, all right, today this is what we're planning to do, and when we do it, and we overdo it sometimes. Like there's not enough balance, you know. I'm surprised they didn't take any shots downfield. They didn't challenge those receivers, those corners at all. You know,
no, I don't know why.
Yeah. Eagles landed. The Eagles offense put 3 touchdowns and 26 points up on that defense. Yeah, and it was like most of the damage was in the first half. I mean, Dallas defense was gassed. Like they were so tired. That's why I'm like, why are we not taking a shot down? Like this is the perfect time to do it. And they don't. And I really think it is. I think that these like losing the lead type thing and the teams working their way back. I think it's on the coaches too. They've got to fix that, you know?
I agree.
Jay Money says, you being a Cowboys fan must know how it feels to be a first round exit Dallas. Especially the downs when it was 3rd and 1. Call a quarterback sneak. Really should see a deep shot if the NFL is lined up expecting that. Yeah, exactly, Brendan. Not only the 3rd and 1s, but what about when it was like there were a couple 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2? I'm like, this is take your shot right now. You know,
yeah.
I think that's the big thing. If this team continues to win, which I think they're going to, and they can learn how to put some teams away. Nobody, I don't think anybody can stop them, dude. I know that sounds crazy, but I really believe that.
Even when we had they were going on the 2-point conversion, and because the Trevon Diggs taking his helmet off, and that was to what that penalty went to the 2 or the 1 for the 2-point conversion, and it kind of like they run with Miles Sanders up the middle. They kind of made it obvious. There were some plays that they kind of sniffed out and made it too obvious. But it was another thing.
I didn't like that call, by the way, where you go for the 2 points, kick the field goal, make it a 10-point game.
Right.
Because let's say Dallas kicks that field goal and gets it, and then kicks onside kick and gets the ball back. Now they can win the game with a touchdown. So I didn't like that. I feel like that. I feel like Nick Sirianni has to. I just think he has to do a better job of picking his moments to be aggressive and not be aggressive. You know.
Yeah. True.
And listen, we're nitpicking, but it was just something that bothered me during the game. Lane Johnson out of the game, and we won. Another check win. We are winning games we normally lose. Absolutely. And one guy, one of my most valuable players in this game is Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, that interception, the second interception he had was such an amazing catch where he has a hurt hand. He goes back out there and plays. But that gave us the momentum back. That was Dallas was done after that. I thought he had a really good game, dude. I like this kid a lot.
We just talked about it last week. We just talked about it the other day. We pretty much said, like, I think where he's getting better, he needs more time. And I think this game was his game because as soon as he left the game, Kevon Wallace went there, and that's what Zeke had that touchdown. Kevon Wallace was horrible. This man this guy shouldn't be the number 3 safety. He's got to go. He has got to go. I can't stand him.
Exactly. Kenny, thank you for Super Chat. He says, can we max protect? I'm sick of seeing 8 rushers and 5 offensive linemen and Gainwell. I know. No running back wheels. Exactly. No bootlegs. Exactly. Where's Trey? No power runs. Need to not be so mundane. I couldn't say it better. I totally agree, and I really thought that the play action was going to be there. There were, no rollouts, nothing. So, yeah, I mean, he's absolutely right. Kenny, you're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Philly Billy, he says, funny how a really nice, not great, just nice kick return takes all the momentum from a team and shuts them down completely while Dallas hits us with 17 unanswered. What the offensive defense just went stupid. I really feel like it came before that. I really feel like it came on those 2 times we settled for a field goal because I feel like we weren't so much in attack mode. And it doesn't take much to get a team going,
Yeah, they played the conservative route pretty much and just want to put points up. They didn't want to take a shot.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's to me, the perfect proof of that is when you had 29 seconds, 2 timeouts left, and you're okay running the clock out at halftime. That to me I wouldn't do that. I would run some. I would try to get in field goal range. I'm not saying you have to take super risks, but a couple outs and something, a couple nice plays, use a timeout, and then maybe you got to take a shot to put yourself in field goal range. We see teams do it all the time. That told me right there that they're more worried about maintaining the lead than adding to it.
True.
That's just my theory. Timothy says 500 Joey Shakes. God bless y'all. What a win. Defense stepped up in the fourth. Jalen Hurts played smart this game. Yeah, I thought so. I thought Jalen was pretty good.
He was fine.
They started getting pressure, especially when Lane went out. But he did good. And once again, I got to give Jalen Hurts credit. Fourth quarter, 2017, Dallas has all the momentum, and you come up with a 7-minute drive, and you go down and you score a touchdown. That's big time to me. That is big time.
Yes.
Brody, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, to keep perspective, this team hasn't played a perfect game. Hurts said it post-game, that's my quarterback. Yeah, he's right. And just think about how good they are when they do play. You know what I mean? When everything is clicking all cylinders. MLF, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, Woogie going to miss Monday night game at the link. Oh, is he really? What happened? Well, I know
he went to a specialist, but I don't know if there's any news. I mean, he's definitely, it's on his throwing hand, so he might be out a few weeks.
Wow, it's crazy. We got over 1,100 people in both channels. Thank you guys so much for being here. We truly, truly appreciate it. If you haven't, click the link in the description. Go sub up my man Joey Shakes. Definitely, you won't want to miss it. And it's crazy. It really is. This was one hell of a game. I'm totally losing my voice though. Dan Depp, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, we have to do a better job making the opposing quarterbacks uncomfortable. Yeah. Listen, I agree. To me, I would have blitzed a lot more. How many times did they blitz?
Three times. The whole game. The whole game. 3.
Yeah. What are you scared to blitz? I mean, dude, that's Cooper Rush looked horrible. Like, I would have been bringing the heat, man.
I know.
Iron Wolf says Parsons and Diggs shut down. Definitely. Diggs lost. What was Diggs flipping out about, by the way?
I don't know. Maybe just of us getting the touch. I don't know. That was the one with Devontae. What was it? Devontae Smith touchdown, which I thought that was a good play. That was a good play.
A great call.
I got tricked out. My eyes got tricked out on that play. Like, I felt
that was a great call. We need more of those kind of calls. Like, like some of those play actions. Josh Siegel, thank you for Super Chat. His thoughts on Jordan Davis. I'll let you answer that first.
I thought he played pretty good today. I mean, I thought like when there was a lot of Marlon T in there on those like short yardage by the Cowboys. I thought they had, what was it? I think they had Milton Williams in there, and they had Marlon T in there. So I don't think he had as many reps, but I think he made a couple tackles today. But nothing crazy today. He had
a couple nice stuffs with the run, but it looked like, and I don't know why, but it looked like they gave him less reps in the second half. And I thought he was pretty disruptive. So I was a little shocked by that. But I'm trying to see. I'm looking up his stats. I'm not seeing him on the thing, but I don't know how, because I watched him make a tackle in the backfield on a running back. But I don't see it. But I thought he played pretty good. I just think he needs more snaps, dude. I do.
No, he does. He definitely does.
Parsons did not sack Hurts. According to the stat line, he had 1 tackle the whole game. I'm looking at it right now. Says Micah Parsons. He had 3 tackles, 4 assists, 1 tackle for a loss, 0 sacks. So he had no sacks. No sacks.
I'm seeing 1 tackle for Davis, by the way. I'm only seeing one tackle here.
I know there was 1 that he definitely have. See if you see Parsons stat line. KJ Smith, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, I was at the game and I had a blast clowning the Cowboys fans, especially my mom, who's also a Cowboy fan. I'm glad you had a good time. That's good, man. That's good. Nate Gary in the house. Michelle Parsons hit Jalen Hurts with her purse.
3 solo tackles for Micah Parsons.
That's it, right?
That's it. 4 assists, 3 tackles, 4 assists.
1 tackle for a loss was one of them. Yeah, he didn't do anything. He got shut down. Silver son of the living God, he says, where was Jordan Davis second half? Yeah, that to me was a mystery too, because I thought he was doing a good job. I thought against the run, especially. Like he didn't play much. I don't know, Joker Oblivion, thank you for super chat. He goes, CJ Gardner Johnson put some respect on us. Absolutely. I love what he brings to this team. I thought his interception really gave us the momentum back. That was huge,
He definitely makes a difference being on the field. We saw it tonight. Huge difference being on the field, coverage-wise, everything.
Yeah. We didn't have a situation presented to us that called for take a deep shot. We definitely could have, but we were conservative when we have big leads. Yeah, I mean, my answer with that is you don't need to be presented with it. Sometimes I think you have to just take it. You have to be aggressive. I thought when the Eagles got the ball back and they were up 17-0, and they were at the 35 of Dallas. I thought that presented itself to do it. You got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, you've got to be able to let those guys go up and make a play. But I think a more aggressive play caller would have taken shots. And they didn't. I mean, they haven't taken a shot since the Washington game. So, that's my opinion. They got to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Dallas, you all lost. I know, right? I get there was actually some really actually good Cowboy fans that were like, congratulations. I was like, cool. And then there were some that were like, congratulations on almost losing to Dallas. Like, almost losing to Dallas. What are you talking about? Now Dallas is some crap team, right? They're the best team with the best defense, 85 Bears. Now they're just, they're just somebody. It's like, come on. You can't win, dude.
Yeah, no. Can't win. I think a team you need to look out for is the New York Giants, man, because they're looking tough. Defensively, they're looking – Martindale's doing such a good job with that defense now. It is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Thumbs, thank you for super chats. Hold up. Hold up. Yes. Let's see. There's one here. G-Fish. I think I missed this from earlier. Cowboys lame as fuck. They going to cry in the car. Bird gang. Yes. Thank you, G-Fish. Shout out to you. Yeah, the Giants, I said this in my stream tonight. I said if the Eagles played this way against the Giants beat them. Because the Giants come back constantly. Every week they're down and they come back. Mm-hmm. And then every week we're up and we almost blow leads. You can't do that against the Giants. They're too scrappy, dude. They'll find a way.
Yeah, and the thing is when Baltimore made mistakes too, even with that with the when Lamar dropped the ball, like just little mistakes, they take advantage of those mistakes and they get points out of it too. They make you pay for it. So
yeah, Giants are tough. And they're 5-1, dude. They're right down our throat. I mean, this is such an interesting division. It really is crazy. And I'm not taking anything away from Giants. I think the Giants are playing good football. I think they're a tough team, and I can't wait to play them. Yee, thank you for super chat. He goes, we could easily go 10-0 with our upcoming schedule. Oh yeah, you got Pittsburgh next. Then you have, I think, Houston, Washington, and Indianapolis. You can win all those. We should win all those games.
Yes.
Richard, hey, thank you for super chat. He goes, I like that Hurts throwing touchdown passing in this game. I would like to see more of that. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think he didn't have like first and goal at the half-yard line today. So there was positions for him to throw. Thumbs, thank you for super chat. He goes, we them boys. That's all right. We them men. We them men over here. But thank you, man. It's crazy. It was such an interesting game. It really was. Josh Siegel, thank you for his super chat. Thoughts on Jordan Davis? I think we said that earlier. I thought Jordan Davis, when he played, was fine.
Took him out,
fine.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why he got less snaps in the second half. Maybe they thought they were going to throw more, LeBron Riser, thank you for super chat, man. He didn't say anything, but thank you. Shout out to you. Good game tonight. And, I'm trying to See, Cole's Cowboys. How about this?
Hey.
Cole's Cowboys.
Ooh.
Thank you for Super Chat. Goes, good game, guys. No excuses. Y'all handle business. Thank you, man. Much respect to you.
Exactly.
And we will meet again. You know, it was a good game. Joey says, big win, but lots of work on conservative after going up 20-0. No shots downfield, no sacks, poor tackling, run defense. TJ Edwards burned by the same tight end play over and over and over. Yeah, I thought this was TJ Edwards' worst game, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
System of Knots is 500. I think Jonathan Gannon isn't blitzing because we've been winning without it. He's scared to make changes. He's got to go.
That makes him look good, though, because we're undefeated. Like, there's no talks about – is there any talk? If they keep doing this every week, they're doing the same game plan with no adjustments in the second half. They're taking their foot off the gas. How are they not talking about this every week because we're undefeated and we're winning out of it, that it's working? I'm telling you right now, it's not going to last long. Like, they're going to lose because of they're going to lose a game because of how they're playing in the second half. It is going – somebody's going to catch up, and we're going to make mistakes. Like, we gave them 3 points over a kick return. Like, that's how easy it is sometimes to give points away.
Right. Yeah. Thumb said, thank you for Super Chat. Goes, Diggs just need his bottle of milk. I guess so. Jordan got 2 men blocked to the left, and they went to the right. Dallas did. Gotcha. I'll have to watch the all 22. Fade in gaming. David Super Chat goes, what's up, 500? And Joey, great Eagles win. Wish they put up more points. Gannon needs to apply more stunts of pressure. Any sacks? Fly was fly. No sacks today, right?
No.
I think we did get pressure late, though. There was pressure by Reddick on a big third down play. And then the interception that Chauncey Gardner-Johnson had, that was Brandon Graham hit him as he threw. That was big for us, you know. Yates says we can easily go 10 to upcoming schedule. Agreed. I think I read that. Let's see. Tortiville, David Super Chat goes, this game proves how underrated Lane has been. Yeah, that was tough. Oh, here's the G-Fish one. Why am I behind in all these chats?
Mm-hmm.
Izzy Hurts, David, I feel like I'm reading them over and over again. LeBron, yeah, what the heck is going on? The fall of Dallas has now begun. Go Birds. Thank you for Super Chat. Man, these are coming up. MLF, thank you for Super Chat. Smoking cigar full of crack. Shout out Birds. Kanye for president. Full of crack. Fade in gaming. Thank you for Super Chat. He goes, can't wait to watch Skip Bayless tomorrow. I can't wait to watch Mark Holmes cry tonight. Izzy, thank you for Super Chat. Miles Sanders, like what I saw. Grade him for today. Miles, what do you think?
I thought he ran good today. I mean, look, he had 1 score today, but I thought he played good. But A minus, A plus today. I mean, he did fine.
Yeah, he had Miles had 18 carries for 71 yards and 1 touchdown, 3.9. Yeah, that's not fine. That's fine. I think they could have given the ball more, to be honest with you.
Right.
You know, JM David Super Chat goes, it's not Wentz's fault. FaZe in Washington right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you sure about that?
That's what they're saying. Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying.
Okay.
That's what. Hey, we went through that, but I didn't think some of it was. But you know, it is what it is. Oh wait, I missed somebody's. Crap. Where is it? Somebody said you missed mine. Where is that? IT Effect. All right, let me go back and see.
IT Effect and Jordan.
There's Jordan. I got Jordan. Oh, IT Effect. I did. Sorry, buddy. I apologize for that. I said, do you think Gannon, and thank you for Super Chat, do you think Gannon is here next year? Also, we don't throw slants and play actions. We need to keep running the ball. I don't think he's here next year because he's either going to get a head coaching job because he was a hot name last year or he's going to get fired. So, yeah, I don't think he will. As far as the slants and play action, oh man, I couldn't agree more with you. And they were running slants early, and they were working.
Away from
I don't know why they went away with it. I don't know why. You know. So thank you for Super Chat. Sorry I missed it. Cowboys beat the Giants, and we'll beat the Eagles when Dak gets back. Oh, please, you're not beating the Eagles. That was your best chance. SRTA, stay for Super Chat. He goes, if Lane doesn't leave, we score another 7 hands down. Philly, check IG. I messaged you about going to a game and YouTube collaboration. Gangrene, baby. All right, I will definitely check it out, man. I'll check it out tonight. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Let me see here. I'm trying to catch up. I missed LeBron's riser second super chat. Man.
Oh no, he had one. Yeah, he did have one.
I'm sorry. It's a lot of people here. We got over 1,000 people, and this thing is going fast. Did you see where his thing was?
It was a lot
earlier. Pause.
Hold on.
Oh, here I got it. I got it.
Okay.
LeBron Riser, David Super Chat. Sorry about that, buddy. Just Cowboys got to give their sons a win sometimes. Man, you guys,
salty.
You guys are
shit.
You guys are delusional. My God, man. It's funny. That's funny. Nakobe Dean needs to play more. TJ looked bad. Yeah, TJ didn't look good today. That tight end out. It was like every play. That's the only throw they could make. But I think this rest. I think this bye is coming at the perfect time, dude. You have 4 offensive linemen, 5. Really, all of your offensive linemen are banged up. Every single one of them. Sayamalu was banged up. Kelsey's banged up. Dickerson's banged up. Milana, and then Lane Johnson. Every one of our linemen are banged up.
Yeah, they need it badly. This is the perfect time.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. Joe says Gannon will be getting a head coaching job. You hold teams in the passing NFL to 16.5 points a game. You will win a lot of games. Haters are too emotional about Gannon. Yeah, you're right. It looks good. It definitely does when people look at it. There's no question about it. I'm still not a fan of the scheme.
No,
just
I'm
not a fan of the scheme.
Three blitzes today. That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, I think you got it, especially with Cooper Rush. I mean, Cooper Rush was rattled.
He was a statue in the pocket today. Like you could have got to him.
With those corners I have, I'm not scared of anybody. I'm going to bring pressure. I'm bringing extra guys. You see how Dallas brings, you got 5 guys blocking. They're bringing 8. That needs to be us. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
Right.
You won't beat the Giants.
Here we go.
Giants are going to be a good game. I look forward to that game. I don't think the Giants are a pushover. I love their style of defense. I love their defensive. I love their coaching. And the Eagles have to before the Eagles play the Giants, they have to figure out how to sorry, my cat just hissed another cat. But I forgot what the hell I'm saying. I'm all I think the Giants are tough. You can't. The Giants, you cannot allow them to come back like that.
Yeah, and it might only come down to one game because I think that the second game is not till the last game of the season. So it might just come down to one game with them, depending on when they clinch the East or whatever's going on down the road.
Yeah. Here you go. This is the one I want to see. Look at this. We gave you guys that game. You didn't give us the game. We took it to you the first half. We took it. We took your soul. We allowed you guys to come back in. You should have never been in it.
It's true.
The thing that some Cowboy fans don't understand is this is a problem the Eagles have had all year. It wasn't anything Dallas did. We've just allowed this to happen, Barbie, the guy says, Cowboys said we ain't play until them. They get blown out in the first half and we let them score. We felt sorry, but now y'all saying we got lucky. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. And we knew that was going to happen. You know what I mean? We knew it was going to happen. It's also Jalen Hurts, Dallas Goddard dropped catch. Goddard dropped the one catch. Yeah, early on. Yeah, and then there was one where Parsons actually could have done a pick 6 if he would have caught it. So we got away with a few things. Y'all still them boys. They're still them boys. Giants will not be beating Eagles. Barkley will not last season. He's already getting banged up. There's 11 games left. We don't play the Giants till late.
He's got a shoulder. I think he ended up hurting his shoulder and he kept playing in the game today or something like that.
Gotcha. So Hurts was 15 of 25, 155 yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Sanders, like I said, 18 of 71. And then as far as receptions go, A.J. Brown had 5 catches, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. Devontae Smith, 5 catches, 44 yards, 1 touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 2 catches, 22 yards. Stall 1 for 21. And that was really it. I think that long. I don't know. What was the longest pass that they had today? It couldn't have been. It was crazy, right? Yeah, it was crazy. Zay Boogie, David Super Jacobs, Jacoby would thrive in this defense. His emotions and leadership will have everyone play better. He is our future middle linebacker due to Edwards playing lights out. Yeah, I think Dean's going to be fine when he gets a chance.
Yeah.
Matt Weeks, what's going on? Yeah, so I mean, right now, it's a big win. You're 6-0. You're 1 game behind, 1 game in front of the Giants, a game and a half in front of the Cowboys, right? Or 2, yeah, and 2 games in front of the Cowboys.
2 games, yeah. You're
2.5 games actually. So, man, it's looking good, man. It's looking really good. We need this bye week.
The Saints lost against the Bengals. We didn't think that was going to happen. Thank you. And they got Arizona. Arizona will be at home Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yeah, I will be streaming that game, and that's a big game for us. We need that. T.L. Hopkins, Dave for Super Chat goes, this arm tackling needs to stop today. I agree. I agree.
It was really
here's something, and this is kind of off topic, but you got the trade deadline coming in a few weeks. You're on the bye week right now. Is this the time where Howie makes a trade?
I think
at the bye.
It could be. I think because he's gonna have a lot more time, and I think maybe he's gonna be fishing around a little bit and to see what we can get. I don't know what their prospect is gonna be, who they're looking at. It's probably gonna be defensive line, probably maybe Brian Burns or something that we're kind of looking at right now. Want to upgrade. Patrick Johnson had a tackle. He had some pressure, a couple pressures today, so he didn't play horrible. But I think we still need more. Whether it's a running back, we're hearing about Cam Akers wanting a trade. There's a lot of things going on. So,
yeah, I would like to see Burns on defense. I think that would be great, man. It's gonna be a wild ride because, like I said, I see Pittsburgh beatable, Houston beatable, Washington beatable, and then Indianapolis. That's 10-0. That takes us to playing Green Bay at home, and you're 10-0. Can a team like the Giants, even though they're good, can they keep up with that record? Right. That's going to be what's interesting. I feel like Christmas Eve game when we play Dallas will be the game that clinches. I really think that.
Yeah.
Jeff Murphy said the key is Hurts kept his shit. Something was good. Yeah, Hurts stays cool, calm, and collective. And he doesn't get too much one way or the other. And it's important, man. I mean that drive in the fourth quarter to get a touchdown, that was humongous. That was humongous.
Yeah, I thought the first series he looked a little he overthrew that pass to A.J. Brown for the first time. I thought he looked a little rattled.
Oh, yeah.
Just the first series, I think he was a little.
I think they were amped up because A.J. Brown dropped the perfect ball. It was it was right in his hands. Yeah. I just think they were a little amped up,
Right.
But yeah, it was crazy. It was a hell of a game. Rylan, Dave for Super Chat goes, what a win. I'm thankful the Eagles community have you all content creators. Thank you, man. As an Eagles family, I'm thankful for this W. Thanks, Joey 500. Thank you, my man. Shout out to you, man.
Thanks you.
Yeah, 500. Go re-Google if they decide not to take the bye week. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. They can't not take the bye week. It's there. Keep the excuses coming. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, dude, it was a great game. How about Dallas getting so frustrated they tried to kill Kelsey? Oh my God! At the end, dude, did you see that? They were pissed. I hope it's fired up. And then you know what I would have done? And I said this at that point when Dallas was doing that shit. It was time to fake kneel down. It was time to pull the fake kneel down like Randall and go for a bomb and rub it in. Like that, I swear I would have done that, dude. It would have been awesome. So who knows? Keith says, you think they're scared to let Hurts air it out or what? Washington, Minnesota were our most dominant games. Every other game we have conservative gameplay. Too much progress, not too pass. Yeah, I don't know that they're scared to let him pass, but I feel like they get to a point where they're like, all right, we got 20 points. We should be able to maintain this. And then they go into this like, we'll run the ball, we'll move it, we'll kill clock, we'll slow things up. and it gets them totally out of rhythm. And they've done this 3-4 times this year. I mean, if you look at Hurts in the first half of some of these games, he's electric. Why take your foot off the gas? I don't get it.
And it looks like they can't move the ball. Like they look like they don't even know how to play football when that second half goes.
I mean,
Steichen. Go ahead. You're good.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I was just going to say, either they're taking the foot off the gas big time, or they don't know how to make in-game adjustments at all.
Yeah. Or I'm saying Steichen goes into his let's just run our basic run plays, time of possession, waste time. They go into it immediately in the second half. The offense looks so different. It's just I don't know why I'm not stepping on their necks. I know.
Like I'm thinking late second quarter, man. I got the ball first at 10:35 at 17-0. I am going to take a shot because I think Dallas is down and out, and they don't. And then they kick field goals, and maybe that's a moral victory for Dallas. They hold us to a couple field goals, and then the guy gets a punt return, and then it's like slowly the momentum starts to build, and you let them get in the rhythm. And this isn't Dallas because Dallas is good. This is the Eagles have done this every week, except for maybe the Jacksonville game. Dude, they were up 14-0 on Arizona.
I know.
I mean, it's like
let them back.
They were up 24-3 or something like that versus Detroit. They were up 24-something against Minnesota. They were destroying Washington. We've done it too much.
Mm-hmm.
Richie Rich, thank you for a super chat. He goes, D-Hop will be back Thursday night, too. Will be huge for Saints beatdown, bro. Fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah, we need Saints to lose again. MLF, thank you for super chat. He goes, crack and trans whores on me. Just say the word. Dude, you enjoy. We're okay over here. Well, it's been a long night. Eagles win we're not going to keep you guys too much longer. It's 1:00 in the morning on the East Coast, and stuff like that. Is there anything else, Joey, before we get out of here you want to say, man?
I think as for the NFC as of right now, so Tampa's losing, which is really good. I think as of seeding for the Eagles going forward, I think it's looking pretty good for us if we keep going on a roll right now. So I didn't look at the other games. I think the Tampa game I looked at, and the Steelers won that. And that's pretty much about it. So, I mean,
Green Bay got killed.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, the Jets? Who was it, the Jets?
Yeah. Jets.
God, the Green Bay's so bad. So bad.
I mean, if you look at all these, and the Rams are horrible. If you look at all these teams, the Eagles they're clearly the best team in the conference, dude. It's not even close.
I know.
In all seriousness, the three best teams may all be in the NFC East. It's crazy. You could have three teams in the playoffs, so it's crazy. It really is. But we're on a bye week. It's going to be interesting. As far as Philly Shakedown podcast, I think we're going to roll on Saturday night. Right, we're going to roll one time this week because there's no post game. So I want to talk trade deadline because that is going to be interesting.
We could do that. Definitely.
Yeah. But we want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. We have well over 1,000 people this whole stream. So it's really awesome, especially as late as it is. And enjoy this win. You're 6-0 at the bye week, and you beat the Dallas Cowboys. We shut up the Dallas Cowboys. How good does that feel? We got some things to clean up, like things we talked about. But overall, you're 6-0. How can we be upset about that?
Yeah, I mean it's second half play. It's the stop being aggressive. It's adjustments that are huge that we're letting teams back in when that's why we're not saying the Dallas Cowboys they changed their way of playing in this game and they were coming back. We let them come back. That's the whole point of this game. We're letting every team come back.
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying.
Exactly. Philly, you're doing a baseball stream. You know what? If the Phillies play like Eastern, somewhere around there, I might do a Philly stream. It might not be a play-by-play, but like a watch party type thing. I might definitely do that. So look for that, especially with the bye week, you know. But I might do it, you know.
Yeah.
Nathan, the cobbler ain't gonna squat itself. Hey, I got.
How was the shepherd pie, by the way? How was the
shepherd pie? Was fantastic. It was a big hit, dude. But I burned my ass a little bit on the hot mashed potatoes, but you know it's good, man. But we got some Cowboys stuff coming. I'm gonna wear a Cowboys hat tomorrow, you know, to celebrate the win. It's gonna be great, you know. Ab Scott Day for Super Chat goes, I'd like to take MLF up on his offer of the trans horn. Adam Scott is ready for you, MLF. You guys have fun. Call an Uber, you know. I'm going to stay home and smoke cigars. It's all good. But no, seriously, guys, thank you so much for everything. With that said, I mean, we're going to get out of here. You guys have a good night. Joey's I'm sure you got videos tomorrow, right, coming? And then I got videos, so look for those. With that said, you guys take care. We will talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Peace.
Peace.
One more play. We had one more.
Yo, you gotta be motherfucking kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What are you doing?
running from
What
a.
are you doing?
To get off the field on third down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Tell him more. He's gotta be better, man. He wasn't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had enough time for one more
We
play.
had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
The brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's gonna end the way.
We had opportunity for one more play.